Welcome to Cogito Mike with Ben. Today we're going to be talking about rational expressions. To start, we have 1, 5m plus 15 over 4m plus 12. So we have a common factor 5, and 15 has 5 plus 5 multiplied by 3. We have 5 factor of m plus 3, and on the denominator we have 4, and 12 is like 3 times 4, so we have m multiplied by 3 as well. So we have m plus 3 numerator and denominator, so final answer is 5 over 4. That's the final answer. So number 2, we have r squared minus r minus 6 over r squared plus r minus 12. So we have to factorize the numerator and do the same for the denominator. To start, let's remind ourselves the formula of discriminant, which is b squared minus 4ac. And let's start with the numerator. We have b squared, which is -1 squared, minus 4. A is 1. C is -6. We have 1 plus 4 times 6, and the signs kind of cancel and become a positive. 24 is 25 for everything, implying that the square root of discriminant is 5. So we can calculate R1. R1, the formula of R1 will be minus b plus square root of discriminant over 2a. B is -1, so minus b will be 1 plus 5 over 2a. A is 1, so it's gonna be 2. Is 6 over 2, it gives us 3. That's R1. R2 is gonna be -b minus square root of discriminant over 2a. So we have 1 as well, minus discriminant is gonna be minus 5 over 2. So we have minus 4 over 2, it gives a -2. So the numerator can still be rewritten as r minus 3 factor of r plus 2. So we have that. We have to tackle now the discriminant of the denominator. We have b squared, which is 1, minus 4. A is 1, and c is -12. So we have 1, 4 times 12, 48. This sign cancel because you have two negative. You have 48. Everything give us 49, implying that the square root of 49 equals 7. So we have R1. R1, the same formula that we are applying, minus b plus square root of discriminant over 2a. We have b is 1, and minus b plus square root is 7 over 2a. A is 1, so it's going to be 2. Is it gives us 6 over 2, which is 3. R2 is minus b minus square root of discriminant over 2a. So we have -1 minus 7 over 2. We have -8 over 2 is -4. So the denominator can be rewritten as r minus 3 factor of r plus 4. So the whole equation we have the numerator here is r minus 3 factor of r plus 2 over the denominator r minus 3 factor of r plus 4. So we have r minus 3, it goes away. We have r plus 3 over r plus 4. Final answer. Okay, number 3, we have s squared plus 2x minus 3 over s squared minus 1. So we have the numerator and the denominator just like we did earlier. We have to factorize the numerator and do the same with the denominator. But we can check to see if one of the rules we apply in one of our first video apply here. We have anytime we have a plus b plus c equals 0, that tells us that we have x1 equal 1, x2 equal c over a. But if we have a minus b plus c equals 0, then we have x1 equal minus 1 and x2 equal minus c over a. So over here we have a, which is 1 plus 2 plus minus 3 equals 0. Then x1 equal 1, x2 equals c, which is minus 3 over 1, which is minus 3. So the numerator is will be x minus 1 factor x plus 3. So we have that one. The denominator, which is x squared minus 1, is at the form of a squared minus b squared. So the factorization of that is a minus b factor of a plus b. A in this case is x minus 1 factor of x plus 1. So the whole things come up to x minus 1 factor of x plus 3 over x minus 1 factor of x plus 1. So we have x minus 1, both disappear, and we have x plus 3 over x plus 1. That's our final answer. So 4, we have 4 over 3 factor of k plus 1 plus 3 over k plus 1. So here we have to simplify and to solve. So the common denominator we have here is 3 factor of k plus 1. We have k plus 1 here, so let's put the common denominator 3 factor of k plus 1. So here we have 3 already factor of k plus 1, so we have 4. We're gonna put that back, and then over here the only thing missing to this denominator to match this one is the 3. So we're gonna multiply that 3 by the 3 that we have there, or at the numerator is gonna be 3 times 3. So we have still the same denominator, 3 factor of k plus 1, and then we have 4 plus 9. That gives us 13 over 3 factor of k plus 1. Final answer for number 4. Number 5, we have 8 over y plus 2 minus 3 over y. This is just like the previous one that we just did. So we have to find the common denominator, which is y, factor of y plus 2. As we can check here, there is nothing common between these two. So the common denominator for both will be y, factor of y plus 2. So in that case, since the denominator of the first portion is y plus 2, the only thing remaining that will make it the common denominator have the same denominator will be y. So we'll use the y and multiply that by 8 minus same thing for the second one. The denominator of this is y, which is this, so this is remaining. We'll use the 3 multiplied by y plus 2. So we have of course y, factor of y plus 2, and we have 8y minus 3y minus 6. So we have 8 common denominator 8y, factor of y plus 2, and 8y minus 3y, that gives us 5y minus 6. And that's the final answer for number 5. And that brings us to the end of this session of rational expression. Thank you for watching.